welcome back to day 11. So now we're going to test my memory and see if I can remember all the different things and what they mean. Okay, so let's go through them. Day 1 was our donkey that Jesus rode into Jerusalem on like a king. Day 2 was our silver coins that were given to Judas so that he would give Jesus over to the people that hated him. Day 3 was our cup. Jesus had a special Last Supper, didn't he, with his special friends. And then later that night, we've got some praying hands, where Jesus went off into the garden to talk to his Father on his own. Day 5, we've got this whip, where we talked about, remember, Jesus was beaten up as if he'd done something wrong, when really he'd never done anything wrong. Next, we've got our rooster, which was the reminder when Peter heard the rooster crow, he remembered that Jesus had said he was going to say he never knew him. And Peter said, "I'll never do that, Jesus, I'll always be with you." But when it came to it and the people said, "You were with Jesus," and Peter said, "No, I wasn't, it wasn't me." He did that 3 times. And then the rooster crowed and he remembered what Jesus had said, and he was so sad. Okay, day 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. See, I'm getting confused. Day 7 was our crown of thorns. Remember, they wrapped up a crown of thorns and they put it on Jesus' head, and it would have really hurt him. Day 8 was our nails, where Jesus was nailed to that cruel, cruel cross where he died. And the next day, day 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry about this, everyone. Day 9, the spear that was stuck into Jesus' side to make sure that he really was dead. Day 10, the linen cloth. Do you remember? Joseph went and asked for Jesus' body, even though it was a bit of a dangerous thing to do. He was very brave, and he wanted to bury Jesus in the right way. And so he took the linen cloth and he wrapped it around Jesus, didn't he? And then he put him in the tomb. So that means we must be up to day 11. So let's see which egg we're going to open today. We're going to open this pink one. So let's open it up and see. Oh, it's a stone. I wonder what that's all about. Let's put that there. And let's read our Bible bit, and then we'll talk about the story. And behold, there was a great earthquake, because an angel came down from heaven. God sent him, and he rolled away the stone from the tomb that Jesus was in, and he sat on top of it. The angel's appearance was like lightning, and his clothes were white as snow. And because they were so afraid of him, the soldiers that were guarding the tomb trembled and shook and actually fainted. So the stone that was rolled in front of Jesus' tomb was much bigger than this stone. That's tiny, isn't it? But that's just to give us an idea. The stone, it must have been probably about the size maybe of a car, and it would have weighed that much as well. It was huge, because people could walk in and out of the entrance to the tomb. So they rolled across this massive stone so that nobody could get inside. And after Jesus was buried in there and the stone was rolled over, there were soldiers told to stand outside the tomb to make sure that nobody came along and did any funny business with Jesus' body, because they were so convinced that Jesus was going to try and trick them, and that his disciples were going to try and trick them. They wanted to make sure. So they were standing guard at the tomb, and suddenly this angel appeared. I mean, I don't know what it must have looked like, but these were soldiers who were used to being strong and fighting, and they were so afraid that they fainted out of fear. Who was this angel? Well, it was an angel was sent from God, and he was big and strong because that's how God had made him. And I wonder what it meant that the tombstone was rolled away and the angel was sitting on top of it. It all sounds a bit strange, doesn't it? But it's a really wonderful bit of the story, and we're going to hear the next bit tomorrow. So we're going to keep you hanging on the edge of your seats until then, okay? So I have a picture here. Oh, got them a bit mixed up. And it's a picture of a tomb. So I'm going to put that on our tree. I'm going to put it up here next to our cup. And we've only got one more day to go. and we'll see what happens in the end. So Jesus has died, he's in the tomb, but now the tombstone is rolled away and there's an angel sitting there waiting. Come back tomorrow and we'll see the final bit of the story.